Hey, what's up, Hippo lovers? It is time for Deathmatch World Cup. TheViper against Dragonstar here in the qualification stage. Seed number 1 against seed number 32. We are jumping into the action and looking into the map pack. And we got GA with a Mongols War. It is forbidden, or it's not possible to do the house trick that we used to see in some DM games. Viper is starting with 4 stables, 2 castles. On the other side we have 5 stables and 3 castles. We are not allowed to use any walls. That's why we see the outposts and houses here. For some people looking at the overlay for the first time, value is how much army you have, gold is how much army of that is in gold, rally count, castle count, production building count, and lost villager count. We are already up to 1 lost villager. That one is going down to 9 HP, interesting, and Viper will break that one, but the villager is safe for now. 1 at the top is going down. We see a lot of camels queued up here. Welcome to the Action Deathmatch World Cup tournament that will last roughly 4 weeks. 2 villager kills at the other side. So kind of evening this out. That's a fast game. Well, we will see about that once you get the defensive castles up. Because camels are lacking the last defense upgrade. They are dying pretty quickly and not too many villagers should die, is what Nilly says, but we can see more dying indeed. And wow, 6 villagers dead already. Viper now stops his raid and he is behind by 5 overall population, but ahead by 4 villagers. Good start for him for sure. Now he expands with more castles and, well, tries to get the market. Let's take a look what the overlay says. What is he selling? How much is he selling? Prices. Obviously, without guilds, being the Mongol player. Not used the market yet, is going for multiple monasteries here. Trying to collect the relics on this map, and we have Dragonstar selling some resources now down. So Viper actually did have the market, but did not use it. Defensive gold here for Dragonstar, so shouldn't be the biggest problem. He himself a 2.1k or 2.150 RM player, 1950 DM player. So the big underdog in this series, but so far solid opening by him. Knew how to do proper clump and save his villagers, at least till the second wave came in. Now we have some raids over here at the right hand side. Viper's trying to collect some of the relics, some more castle control, and well, this is the beauty of deathmatch. Lots of aggression early on here if we have fast controlling civilizations. We're starting off with the map pack and mirror civilization, then 1 home map plus home civ from each player, and then 4 set civilizations and maps. All maps will be played with mirrored civilizations. Dragonstar 20 pop ahead here at the moment. Viper not with the greatest start, but honestly we kind of feel the longer the game goes, the better the Viper becomes, right? Rally count will be most likely 2 for him. I'm a bit surprised. That's 1 relic, that's 1 relic for Dragonstar, and that's 1. So he might control 3. That monk, even if he gets to the top, shouldn't really get back. We'll change the health bars here. Are Rams even good? Well, they're still kind of tanky, obviously not as tanky as compared to Britain's War or something, well, that doesn't have extra attack. And obviously it's pretty beautiful to get the side attack rolling, and oh boy, we had the conversion here. And Viper, he's trying to go for it. Sends a lot, tries to get to the relic. That's a fight for the relics. 1 over here, 1 at the top. Let's take a look how this is going. Oh god, this could be big SO shots here. Good connection, 1 and 2. Now the splits here. Dragonstar, as we said, an RM player. We won't see that too much from the DM world, but he is able to do that for sure. Now taking the hill quite nicely there, but SOs are dying against all the hussars from the Viper. Some SO shots at the top. Those were some solid ones. Now the relic is getting sent over. I think the Viper will not hold this one. I think Dragonstar is winning it, especially because he has the shorter reinforcement lines. Viper sending everything over as well, though. Now villagers should get that castle up. Viper with some stables here at the sides. Let's take a look. It's all about the run for the relic here. And it seems like Viper might get that one even. Sick move, but also, well, costly for him. Oh, the Hussars are spotting this though, having an incredible line of sight here, as you can see. So that's denied for now, but surely the Viper will make a second go for that. There has one monk still parked over here. Might go for it a bit later. Viper now 30 population ahead, goes for Hussars and Rams. We can see on the other side mainly Mangodai in production of our Indian player. That villager difference, 30 at the moment. And Viper, it's all about the relics with him. So active, extra gold spot number 1 here, extra gold spot number 2. Not spotted by me yet. I'm a bit confused. What are those Mangodais up to? Okay, extra gold spot number 2 is at that left-hand side. So at the moment, good control by the snake here. Next attack through the center. Can Mongols even do a unit that doesn't murder rams? Skirms. Still not snagged that one. What happened to the one in the center? Collected by Dragonstar, and the other one is over here. Oh, that's not the greatest fight. Has some Mangodais here in the back. Happy to see that solid numbers for such an early game here. Viper now goes for the next attack. Rams in the center, wants to make another go, maybe over at that side. Population somewhat even at the moment. Villager count even as well. Looks like Viper stopped making economy. Well, honestly, in Mongols War, 102 villagers isn't too shabby. We might even stay on similar numbers there. You don't need to go for the 150, 140 overboom there. Having a lot of camping army on hills. Oh, and Dragonstar is trying to snag that one, but it's getting sniped again. The fight for relic number 5 still on. SO won't get any connections here. Bit surprised by the amount of camels that we're still seeing. Now the monk again goes to the kind of wrong side. Do we see the snipe here? No, he's running away. That will be stopped as well. And as you can see, like rams, they aren't like super dying to Mangodais. Oh god. Guys, do you like rams? I have something prepared for you. Oh god. Is that a troll? That's so sick. And, well, Dragonstar has zero idea that this is coming. And suddenly thinks, oh, 6 rams. That could be scary. 8 rams, 9 rams, 11 rams, and a lot of rams. And he's sending everything over. Let's take a look how this go is going to work out. Ferrari time indeed. So a lot of buildings will fall. Not enough army here from Dragonstar, and people were criticizing, are Rams even a good unit? And well, I have an answer for you guys. I think this looks trollish, but it's a genius move here by the snake. As you can see, Dragonstar is now dropping 180 to 150. Nomad's tag won't be in effect here. And oh boy, losing all the castles, losing the starting TC, all the production facilities here as well. And that simply means we are dropping down 2 castles to 10 castles pretty soon. And no chance of stopping that. Yeah, Viper will have some heavy losses, but Dragonstar, he's completely wiped out of that. What a sick go by the snake here. Prepared those rams and then one big execution. Look at that. Siege workshops prepared. Sick go. Oh god. Lol, outplayed? Well, yes. score will be updated to the 1-0, and that was some rude play. Castles lined up quite nicely. We had some farms, and yeah, that one incredible execution. Ay, 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 ay. And they're instantly jumping into the next one. Now, Dragonstar can decide the civilization and the map, but cannot pick GA Mongols. Hunt, Goth, Khmer, Saracens, Golden Pit, Prairie, or Gold Rush. 160 out of 100 pop at the end. Fields, India, man. Oh, what a realistic game. Yeah, guys, remember we are playing on fast speed, so games are a bit longer in game than they appear on the outside. Yeah, we disabled the Nomad tech for the tournament. What bug? I can show it to you in between the next two games, because we are jumping into this one pretty soon. And then I can show you the quote-unquote bug or tech abuse we had before. And so, Dragonstar's choice now. Let's take a look what he is going for. Oh, interesting choice here. We have Dragonstar picking Ghost Lake Indian War, and that's forbidden. Because we already have... No, that's allowed. Okay. Yeah, we had Tato picking Vikings Ghost Lake as well. I'm not a clever boy. Okay, Indian War. We might see some Imp Camels, guys. I'm not 100% sure. And Dragonstar is not producing. Oh, no. Forgot about that. But second stable is now producing. We are playing with MQ. And yeah, that's a lot of idle villagers already. Hussar of Dragonstar is going into the wrong direction. The Viper opens with 9 stables and a market. On the other side, we have 5 stables, 5 barracks, and now 3 castles at the front there. But those villagers will be really exposed building those castles there at the front. Viper will go for a very big go here. Yeah, Dragonstar is spreading this building a lot. If you want to have the ideal build-up, you want to have 1 tile in between. 3 villagers lost for Dragonstar, 2 for the Snake though. That's a solid pick-off over here at the right-hand side by him. Now the first to see close to the main gold, and that will be a lot of Imperial Camels. But for now, better numbers for our Indian, and well, he picks Indians, so it should be his real home advantage, right? Oh god, and what did I tell you? Those villagers will be so unprotected here if he doesn't wall them at the front. Oh, this could be a short one, guys. Now snipes at the front, and Halberdiers are trying to do some saving here. Oh god, and Viper is selling more and more resources, as you can see. Even selling some stones, sold the wood quite heavily, and he's just flooding in there. 113 Imperial Camels queued up, 55 on the field. We have some Halberdiers to counter that, but not really getting onto the numbers. And oh god, this looks so tricky. 12 villagers already dead from Dragonstar. He's sitting at 3 villagers against the 15 of the Viper, and Yeah, trying to get the houses up. Castles, no chance. Oh god, this could be a really quick one. How about your defense? He will be more efficient in the long run. But will he even hold this one? Military count at the moment, 36 to 72. So doubling that quite nicely. And Viper, he's just repositioning. Now gets the castles up. Maybe goes for the traps. Expanding to the left-hand side. We'll get the extra gold control there. And Dragonstar, his Harbinger is not even really fighting. Castles might go up, or at least one. Would be really sweet, at least for that area. Walls the safest of the villagers in the back. And, well, Viper, let's take a look. How many HP do we have here? 1.3k still left. Now we're getting a TC out. Viper, he cannot break this. And he's simply going for imp camels. Now elephant archers to counter this. Oh, that castle seems to be killed. No! That wasn't planned. Okay, so he deleted his castle after that was his only saving grace there. And the one at the right hand side was destroyed. At least there's one at the front now. And, oh, goddy. Well, it's only 20 population difference now, but with another castle at the front would have been such a better spot. Viper now has one castle here at the side. And, this was so... well, let's say not planned. Viper will most likely get all 5 relics, will have control over all the gold spots since he had so much map control. His eco behind this already looks pretty sexy. Now goes for 8 archer rangers, so maybe heavy CAs, which might be an option. Now the very late market here from Dragonstar, but the raid from the left hand side is coming in for sure. Hand cannoneers coming. Oh, that's an option maybe as well. How I know the Viper, it should be CA, but yeah, hand cannoneers isn't the worst option, especially with Indians. Uh-oh, trying to kill that TC now here with the extra damage. Let's take a look. No villagers repairing. But yeah, Viper thinks better of it and is going back. Relic count already at 2, grabs 3, grabs 4. And I don't know where the 5th one is, so maybe on the way over as well. Oh, 5th relic is over here at that side. So Monk stop for now. It might be 4 against 1 relic. Dragonstar, 20 population ahead, is having the score lead as well. This is how the M works, guys. But, well, the Viper 40 villager advantage, simply having the lack of military numbers. And indeed, the Viper is going for the heavy CAs here. Uh-oh. Now needs to go back. Dragonstar with a nice hold. And even that confident, as we saw earlier. Oh god, this was such an easy hold. I didn't even need those castles. And deleted them. Viper should be way lower when it comes to food and wood, because he was selling so much to begin with. That's why he's struggling quite a bit. Has 19 farms at the moment, but 4 food only. And he's getting pushed quite heavily. Those CAs won't do anything against the elephant archers as well. Problem is Dragonstar doesn't have any food income either. Now goes for 2 farms at a weird unprotected spot. Push at the right hand side, but well, I think Dragonstar might get 1 castle, will have a nice setup, but after that shouldn't really have any more power in himself. Simply because his eco is so low. Sitting at 39 villages at the moment, and what is that? At the moment he has 2 TCs working for himself. While the Viper, he is close to being fully boomed out. Keeps some villagers rolling for himself, and look at that beautiful eco setup already by him. Can the camel snipe the trap? Seems like trap is safe for now. Viper trying to go for the repair there, and well, those elephant archers with 9 defense shouldn't really take too much damage from the heavy CA there. Uh-oh, Harbinger is taking a lot of damage against Pathian tactics. On a hill, CA though. And now we see the big difference here with Pop 70. Dragonstar. He needed to rush out the TCs a bit more. TC number 4 now finishes. Viper already completely maxed out. Yeah, once we have Halberdiers and Imp Camels around, they will smash this army of some Elephant Archers quite nicely. Yeah, population difference is pretty massive. Viper made 0 Halberdiers. That is interesting indeed. And Dragonstar has to resign this one. Sees, okay, pop 70, I don't have any army, you're producing quite heavily, score is not looking too great for me. Look at that castle setup as well. Where can you raid? What a beautiful setup. Everywhere you go, you run into a castle. And yeah, that's just a pretty sweet setup here by the Snake, who is leading this one 2-0 in quite quick fashion. And I told you guys, after people complained yesterday so much, why is it best of 7 in the first round? This takes forever. I promised you we will see some best of 7s that won't last an hour. We are at 2-0 after 23 minutes after the scheduled time. Oh, Helen! Hello! Long time no see. Hope you're doing great. Was the game lost when was 1 villager to 11, or comeback possible Dragonstar after that? With how safe the Viper is playing it and how well he spread, it should be over. There are some versions the Viper plays a full all-in and only like is playing this with 1 TC himself, but Viper had the macro behind it. Yeah. Will it take under 1 hour to crush Clemensor? I actually think he has a good shot to take some maps of me. September beats the Chief Asian in me. Tom Viso, thanks for the prime. Spec delay started. Oh, I wanted to show you the house trick quickly. Doubt nearly. So, how DM works, or how Nomad works. I can't show it to you. Capture it. Ah, this is so bad. Okay, then I can explain it to you. If you build a house and delete it, you get +5 pop, no matter how many percentages the house had. So you're hitting it once, deleting it, hitting another house, deleting it, and gaining 10 population. And that's due to a bug in the Nomads tag from Mongols, and we fixed that. Simply removing the Nomads tag from this tournament. Okay, Viper deciding the home map and the home civilization. Let's take a look what is coming up. And oh boy, he's going for an aggressive one on a very aggressive map. Something he needs to learn and he needs to train. Let's take a look what he is approaching here. And we will play Atacama with the Slavs war. As we all know, except MBL, that if we play Slavs, we don't need any houses. He is just playing massive amount of siege. This is a troll approach. He could die to this one. 1 villager down. We are playing without any restarts in this tournament. And Viper, that's a bad execution. What are we witnessing? He is very active with his Husher, I wanted to say, but that's not even happening either. Now goes for full siege. Oh boy. Guys, this is some trolling. Okay, some siege workshop here, barracks, buildings too far away from each other, and stables from Dragonstar behind this. Let's take a look how this is going to be played. The real Confusio is confusing me with the name there. And subbing for half the cost, because it's September. Cheers, man. Okay, some more villagers going down. Can he snipe that one? Not going to happen for now. 4 villagers down from Dragonstar. What? How? Did 1 cavalier and 1 hussar kill 4 villagers? Oh god, okay. Oh, then I'm taking everything back. Champion go now here. Viper just going Scorpion only. And some cavaliers in front of this. Champion's obviously doing nothing. If we just have some SO from Dragonstar, he should kill all this though. Let's take a look. First connection. Boyar being added as well. Lots of infantry out. Pop 42 for the Viper. Let's take a look how he approaches this one. Infantry obviously won't do much more. And that's why he isn't queuing up anything. So 20 cavaliers, 1 hussar, and 43 SO. So he really wants to go ham on those. Sees all the scorpions, so might be a reasonable option here. Maybe some traps could be nice. Very short distance on Atacama is something we can see from time to time. Defensive castle is really important. Let's take a look. Oh, SO misclick there. Can we get another shot off? No, not happening. Oh, nice flatting of those villagers. Some scorpions going down behind this. And, well, Viper certainly losing stuff here. Dragonstar 2 villages ahead. Some more snipes at the left-hand side. Market now for the snake. Let's take a look. Are we seeing some SO connections? Yes, we do. And those boyars so good, though. Oh, man. Oh, man. And now he needs the halberdiers. And now he queues up 25 halberdiers again. But a bit late after the boyars already did quite some damage. Waypoint here over to the left-hand side. Some expansion now. And Dragonstar, he's getting onto a lot of TCs. Viper spreading out quite nicely as well, though. As we can see, mainly on Scorps. Cavalier raid at the left-hand side. Some going at the right-hand side as well. Let's see about that connection. Can they get the fight? No! Going to the right-hand side! They were so close. Oh god, what a mistake. And the Cavaliers are going down. Did he just right-click them around? Oh, that was so brutal. He could have killed all of them so easily. But in the center, that could be some flatting going on. Yeah, the Viper, that's impossible for him to retreat. And, well, Scorpion losses were seen today. Slav Warrior, also something where we need to go for wood quite quickly. So far Dragonstar want to see at the wood. Lots of farms by him. Although he has 8k farm 8k foods on the bank. Ballsy TC by Viper? Well, that's how the map is shaped or designed, right? You have to go for ballsy TCs. Oh god, that's maybe a bit too many SO. My man. But Viper, he's now switching to SO as well. Lacking some traps. We are going for some stuff at the right-hand side. Some boyars here in the back as well. Blocking the extra gold spot. That's extra gold spot number 1. Extra gold spot number 2 is not found by me. Is that the extra gold spot? No, that's the normal one. Weird. I should find this though, right? Here one. Ah! It is so close that I missed it. Okay. Dragonstar, 30 population ahead. Now the massive go with all the SO in the center. Those are still all the gold spots of the Viper. No control here from him. SO shots are okay. He's trading this one off. Nice raid at the top. That's only 5 villagers shooting as well. Hussar raid is continuing. Scorpion's not really knowing what to do. Viper is queuing up way more villagers here. 52 in the queue. Viper, where is he really getting gold? Okay, that extra gold spot. Outpost is trying to see that. That gold, not really. Also, the Hussars did go for another spot to raid. Viper, meanwhile, sitting at now pretty soon 1 relic. The Rams shouldn't get the connections here. Killing the own SO. Okay, 1-for-1 trade there. Trap's doing a solid job. Viper with this, well, unusual approach. And some problems here when it comes to getting gold. Some further expansion here, but it's getting the relics quite nicely. Those scorpions could be intercepted. Does Dragonstar see this? No, he has no idea about the scorpions. Going to the right-hand side could be some big connections. Dragonstar, what is he doing? Right-clicking that, and that's a big connection. But loses 4 SO in exchange, so that was actually quite even. Okay. Whew. More scorpions needed. Pop 170 against 136. And a small pause here. Very small pause. Maybe not even a pause. That Witcher should be snagged. 3 hits, easy peasy. Scorpion raid at the site. And, well, let's see for conversions here. And we don't have heresy. How quickly did that happen? Not really used to see conversions in fast speed. Weird. Lumbercamp. Especially if we have so much wood in the center. Population now getting more and more even. Viper queues up another 50 villager, although he is already at 112 with 40 of them idle. That's quite rare. Oh boy. Well, small defensive castles. Weird farms by him as well. I'm a bit surprised. Normally he's a bit more precise with those. Somewhat of an even trade. Double kill there. Can't get the connection off at that spot. Viper was trying to go for the sneaky tower. Has to pay with the life of the villagers and the scorpions. Oh, trying to snag that relic. It's 4 relics to none already. Let's take a look what the Halberdiers can do against the 4 Monk Rush here. Still a lot of gold here at the front. Not taken. Conversion different in fast speed? Well, for the observer, yes. In-game, obviously not. The game itself is not changed. It just feels faster because the game is faster. Just smash 30 rams. Well, and then run into 5 SO. 2 more castles here. Dragonstar. Let's take a look how he's trying to approach this one SO going forward. Killing his own Halberdiers. Trap is going to go down most likely. No. Okay, that's a good one. 4. Dragonstar killed all the SO at the front. And now is the spot to go for 50 rams indeed. Scorpions here shouldn't achieve... Well, I wanted to say it shouldn't achieve too much, but they should kill all Halberdiers. Counter trap is getting killed as well. Villagers are dying. Viper even bought some stone for himself. Look at how he jumped at the top there with the villagers from over here to the top and now continues repairing. Didn't want to get attacked, but honestly repairing against 2 traps makes it quite tricky. And those are heavy losses. Meanwhile, raids in the back. Beautiful game by Dragonstar. Viper's dropping down to pop 160. We have some aggression at the front here. Viper with a Scorpion raid at the left-hand side. Oh, boy. Oh, 1 SO alone should be able to defend this, but no SO around at the moment. Some more stuff lost, and the Viper, he's dropping down to pop 140, losing more and more castles. Let's take a look what this raid is going to achieve. Cavaliers coming in 1 by 1. That shouldn't really happen. And, well, they're still getting some okayish connections. Just wait till you have like 10 Cavaliers or 10 Hussars and then move in. Might be the better spot. Some raids here still at the top. Viper. Uh-oh. That TC went below the 25% mark. And... oh, Viper even... oh no, Dragonstar styling away with building docks over here. And Slavs, I think they have cannon galleons, so could be a nice option, although the castle might be too close by. And oh god, those are heavy kills. Viper, he's dropping down to pop 126. He needs to go into this next gear. Monk is coming around, tries to make something happen. Scorpion still super annoying. Dragonstar having problems keeping up his population as well. And those boyas, they are wasted at the moment. Can cannon galleons sit here? I think they could. But can easily get sniped as well. Both players struggling to keep their population up. Some more stables now at the side. Wants to go for the raid, and what a weird Scorpion move. Steel top DM player. He's better in RM than in DM. Exclamation mark players will give you an overview of who is playing in this one and what to expect of them. Dragonstar, that's a nice move by him. That also gets Viper onto some ideas, right? So we go for the pawns. Scorpions were cleaned up by the Hussars. We still have some more raids at the top. And Viper, he's back to 170, while Dragonstar's at 160. Castle's trying to defend this here. Halberdiers around as well. That raid shouldn't achieve anything for the Snake here. Nice defense, nice preparation by our Indian. Oh, but another go through the center and castle count. Well, Dragonstar will take the lead 5-4 there pretty soon. Viper's queuing up more villagers. Drop below 3 digits there. Maybe some barracks at the right hand side could be an option for Dragonstar as well. Another go prepared with only some rams, some hussars though. Lots of idle villagers for Dragonstar at the moment. Up to 40 idols at the moment. Well, that's not really pretty. SO moving forward wants to get some kills on the traps. Let's take a look. Viper even microing that one. 1 shot, 2 shots. And that was a ground attack in between there as well. Nice move by him. Sorry. Where's the 5th relic? At home. Drop down to Sweden. Viper with the raids in the back. All comes down to wood control in the long run here. At the moment, Viper chopping away quite happily. Don't you dare making us suck again this weekend. Guys, read the... Debbie is saying, don't you dare making us suck again this weekend. Well, moving on. Some champ defense here now. And yeah, obviously a great unit choice here at the side. Viper with a better resource count here though. Oh, now some towers. Love that move. Trap around here as well. Those villagers will die against the Scorpions. And well, how about the numbers? Getting some stuff done here. Viper's retaking his goals at this front. I might move to Sweden as well. Oh, look at that. 13 HP on that wall though. And yeah, Rams should be able to clear this one up. Oh man, so many raids all over the place. Viper staying active here. Siege Workshop didn't do too much, and Dragonstar, well, it's not going well at any fronts at the moment, as it feels. One conversion there, and Dragonstar indeed thinks about resigning. 144 for him. Couldn't really finish the job here against all the gold. Had solid armies, but not really. The killer instinct was lacking. Some traps, maybe some rams at some points when the Viper was spread pretty thinly. And Viper with a great macro behind this, getting back to pop 200 after dropping down to 130 pretty damn quickly. Well played by him, and is now leading 3-0 here. Distance was super short. Massive amount of siege workshops at the start. Viper playing without barracks for quite some time, as you can see, adding them extremely late there. And, well, Dragonstar with all his halberdiers and champions couldn't really do a lot early on because his siege workshops were a bit late, and the SO connections not as pretty as he wanted them to be. And obviously losing 4 villagers against one. Oh. Okay. Losing 4 villagers to 1 hussar and 1 cavalier. Not pretty either. So, open with paint. So now I need to get stuff done again. No, that's not pretty. So Yo and Miguel rescheduled to another time, and it will start earlier. Let me see if I have the same font here and paint. Not really. Okay. Size 40. So it will be 15 GMT, an hour earlier. Size 70. It's not pretty, I know, but you will know. Okay, 40 seconds to the next game. And yeah, here soon. Jumping into game number 4, GA Hans War, fastest civilization, fastest map. Hello and welcome. It is Dragonstar playing the Hans, 4 stables, 6 barracks, 6 archery ranges for him. Oh god, and already losing a villager against the Hussar again. Viper meanwhile is saving his, and Viper is going for the 6 barracks, 6 archery range, double castle approach, so not a single stable from him. Oh man. So, goes for the wild approaches here for sure. 1 villager down at the moment. And should lose a lot of map control without having any paladins, but he might just go for a lot of Tarkans. Let's take a look how he is trying to approach this one. Nili versus Clemenza will still happen at 18 GMT. Or maybe after Yo and Miguel finish. Let's see. But that's perfect for me. 1 less hour of downtime here. Viper with the defense lost 1 villager. So that's 1-1 losses here. And Dragonstar, he's behind by 10 population at the moment. Archery ranges are producing... Oh, not really. Look at that. I can see 3 archery ranges not queued up at the moment. Barracks, 1 not queued up. Now some siege workshops, and the Viper, he would be very vulnerable against mass amount of rams. So I like the triple siege workshop approach here. did Dragonstar see this? So he didn't see any stables. And this is mass traps here. So Viper going with an interesting approach here. Paladins at the side. Dragonstar's trying to take those hills. One more game for the Snake and he will be in the Gold League facing next round. Going on to gold. So active on always getting the relics here. Oh, Viper building the castle there. And now maybe the big go. Military count 144 to 129. So Dragonstar I think should have the advantage. 3k more army value for him. Facing a lot of CA. Where are the RAM numbers? Oh god, he invested too much of his gold, guys, and cannot build more RAMs. He just has the 8-10 rams now at the front. I think he could maybe even break the Snake. But that's not really happening. Now another go to the top. Halberdier numbers not that pretty. Let's take a look. Hill advantage now for Dragonstar. Massive amount of CA. Viper playing it without cavalry at all at the moment. Villagers not being really produced. Look at that. 10 villagers only queued up here. Though Viper has quite some TCs working for himself. It's a bit surprising. Viper drops down. 10 population. Hill advantage still on the side of our Indian. No traps produced. No siege produced as well. Simply not fast enough on the gold there. No use of the market either. Go at the left hand side. Viper at 120 population. Dragonstar around 100. And now CA numbers are just sick. Look at that, 45 to 67, 37 more queued up. Viper knows he has low numbers, higher numbers, and thinks, okay, I can take this fight as well. Damns AoE meanwhile in the chat thinking that it's 2018. Trying to go for a pyramid. LOL. Oh god, Viper already at 170. Look at his production. 77 villagers now queued up. Still very low on the gold here. Quite surprising. One paladin raid in the back apparently. Oh god. This is actually an admin restart if I saw it. Thing is, the game is already over, so it doesn't really make sense to call an admin restart, especially because he's not really on his other gold spots too much. But yeah, he can call it in the first 6 minutes of this tournament himself. And he could also go for the wood line there. But has so much wood. We at spot. I won't give an admin restart now, obviously, but if we saw it early enough, it would have been. Yeah, 5 volts on wood there. Absolutely could have been an option. Viper smashing that over the side. 140 military now for him against 70. That castle was not cancelled, but killed. I wrote 3 minutes. Okay. Then we had 6 minutes for RM. One relic there. That's a lot of CA. And oh, Viper even built Tarkans. So completely ignored the paladin count or the paladin production, and that's a big raid in the back there. Villager count dropping down to 70. Viper is sitting at 64, has massive amount of villagers still queued up, but cannot really produce them because he has just too much army. Oh god, look at that. That's just 6. All those CA, 58 CA, 40 halberdiers. A handful of Tarkins, a ram, the traps, everything there. How can you break this? You need, well, skirms would actually be good. Or a lot of rams together with some stuff as well. Now he is sending the skirms in. Not really the greatest unit you want to have in DM though, both with full population now. And let's take a look.
Just in time for the reverse sweep. Right.
Oh, Pete, would be lovely. Would be pretty entertaining. Oh, and, well, the rams are now coming from the side. So I'm expecting Viper to retreat here. Will lose his rams quite surely. Okay, now from the back, and Viper got completely cleared up here. Pop 160 for him, but look at that. Tech switcheroo goes full Tarkin now. And, oh god, that's 80 Tarkins coming up. Ooh, trying to steal the relic. Well, that didn't happen now. And extra gold here, still has some Tarkins. And the full ram go. Guys, this will be the repeat of game number 1. Full Tarkin and ram go. Oh boy. Viper just lacking some food. How many farmers does he have? He is sitting at only 16 farmers at the moment. So it makes it a bit tricky. Still 20 more Tarkins queued up. And that go. How can Dragonstar stop this? Halberdiers is an option. Paladins is an option. But he surely will lose buildings. Oh man. Where's all the army from Dragonstar? At the top here. Army is coming down. Okay, so we'll lose some farms. We will lose that castle. And what a sick tech switch for sure. CA now coming in. They aren't doing too much damage against those Tarkins though. The castle will not be saved. Oh god, he's even sending the villagers to death there at the front. Halberdiers now coming over. Paladin production started. Halberdiers as well. No more CA on the way. But Viper, can he maybe snowball this one? It looks pretty good for him. At least killing some production. Tarkin numbers not that sick. He's now going to the top though. Let's take a look. That's going to be denied. And Tarkins, I think they will be stopped at least for this wave. Viper's production not really existent there. Only one Tarkin, but now goes for the attack at the left-hand side. Oh, the monk again wants to go for the snipe. Doesn't look like that's going to happen though. Let's take a look what the next step is going to be. Viper, he's sitting at 4 relics, but desperately wants to go for the next one. Don't tell me he's sniping. No, okay. The monk went down there. Fields Viper man. Okay, now right clicks the castle there with all his Tarkins, sends another monk. He really wants to get 5 monks apparently. Those 2 traps are dying. And, well, Dragonstar did hold at that side. Castle is going down though. Monk in front of the monk. Snackerino. And conversion isn't happening. Viper's running away with that one, but will die. But, as we all know, he's a master of capture the relic. And he gained, well, half a screen or something. Will surely queue up another monk indeed. Oh, and the full force will get into that direction. Both players very low in population. Both dropping down to 140. Viper messing up a bit there. Uh-oh, Dragonstar will reclaim it though. Let's see. Trap. Can he focus on that monk? Oh, he tried to, but didn't get it. Oh, okay. Castle should be saved here with the Tarkins around. And yeah, the castle will survive. Another big go of Tarkins prepared here. 2 more monks now at that site. Dragonstar, if he wants to drag out the game, he should hide the relic. Maybe somewhere here. How do you go at the right hand side? Viper adding some more farmers. Is back to pop limit any second. Massive amount of more rams on the way. Let's take a look what those Tarkins can achieve. Maybe spread those around. Uh-oh, rams. That won't be the best day for them. Tarkin's not really protecting them. Completely out of position. Goes for another go with the Tarkins. Will right click that monastery. I'm pretty sure about that. Loses all these Rams at the side though. Let's take a look what this is going to help out here. And yeah, Viper even sends 2 Monks. Tarkins with a raid here at that side. Meanwhile, Dragonstar in the center, not really knowing what to do. Viper even spread his Monks to pick up the relic a bit faster. Let's take a look how far he can get it into his direction again. Clicks it to the top, but that is not a lot of protection. Sends the second Monk maybe to help out with the drop. No, okay, the relic is over here. Dragonstar, he continues to hold on to this one. Now waltz in the relic with the outpost. And yeah, that's completely walled now. Viper setting in more Tarkins. Another Monk being, yeah, produced there as well. Dragonstar is sitting at 90 population and he's calling the GG before Viper can get the relic. And 58-minute series 4-0. Seed number 1. The Viper is going into the Gold League and will face off against Jordan. Will be an interesting match there coming up next week. Best of 7. They could actually start and play before that as well if they wanted to. Scheduling is open to them. And yeah, no big surprise there. Viper in convincing fashion, even with some, let's call them creative strategies. Well, KD even better for Dragonstar, but didn't help him in the end. Had the bigger army, but Viper pretty cost efficient with mass CA. Had way more gold there as well. And well, the 4 relics against still none at that point.